Are we live?
Hi. Yes, we are
Yes.
live.
Hi, Kirstin.
Hi, Santi.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode, number 5 of Get Your Geek On. Let's hope for no. Hello, Enda. Hi,
Hi,
welcome.
Anna. Welcome.
Let's hope for no technical problems today.
Problems.
I have my boyfriend's laptop behind me in case something happens here. But we're
Yeah.
good. So, welcome everyone in today's Geek Get Your Geek On episode. And today we're going to talk about. Well, I'm going to read Kirstin's amazing description she has written for this episode, which is where is yes. On today's episode, we cover our favorite games that we have played over our lives and that we are playing now. Point and click adventure games is a big favorite for both of us, and World of Warcraft has taken a big chunk of our time. So that is the summary. And we have a list of games that we're going to cover in
Yeah.
no order whatsoever because we're not that organized, just how
No.
we wrote it on the list.
Yeah, exactly.
So, because we both enjoy adventure games a lot and we both have played World of Warcraft a lot, still have it, yes.
Yeah.
And we figure, of course, we're going to talk about it today. So, yeah, where do we start? Which one should we take?
Yeah, on the list we have put Silent Hill. I guess that was because I
Yes.
believe you are not into those kind of games.
I did. No, no, no. Wait. Let
Okay,
me
okay.
explain. Explain. Of course, I knew about Silent Hill, and of course, I was like, "Oh my god, that sounds so interesting." But of course, I knew that I was going to be scared. So the first time I played, it was Hill 2, and I tried playing on my
Okay.
laptop.
2. That's weird. Most people don't like the 2.
Well, I was like, I'm just. It was later on, so I just downloaded.
Okay.
I think was it 2? I think anyway, one of the Silent Hills. I think it was 2 on my laptop, and it was summertime in Greece. I was living in Greece, so summertime, heat, hot, sunny. I was playing Silent Hill, and still I got scared. I closed it, and I never played. I played like 30 minutes, and I was like,
30
oh
minutes. Okay. Yeah.
nope, nope.
Nope.
But a cool game. So tell us your take.
Well, I actually have a little bit. I did enjoy it and was scared also. I didn't play the 2. I played the first one, and that I really, really liked, uh, and played all through. And then I skipped over the 2. I'm not sure why, but I have heard that people don't really like it, and I just didn't try it. So I went to the third one, started playing it, but was getting really bad nightmares. So I stopped playing it.
Is where is Odette? I should have messaged my friend Odette. She has been a huge Silent Hill fan, and yeah, the nightmares. And I mean, is that the one with the triangle head?
Yeah,
The
exactly.
nurses.
Yeah,
No.
I think so. They saw what? Yeah, and he like drags some
Drags
kind of.
the something. What nightmares? Do you remember the
No, I
nightmares?
don't. I don't. I
Okay.
just feel this is not good for my soul.
Hi, Robert.
Hi,
Hello.
Robert.
Good to have you here. So, have
So I
you? So, and Robert, have you been playing Silent Hill? Let us know in the comments, in the
mm,
chat. Yes,
in the chat,
please.
yes.
Yeah. Mhm.
So therefore, I didn't play that as much as the next game on our list. Like it's Resident Evil that I really, really love. And at the beginning, I was too scared to play them. And okay, this is a little bit embarrassing now, but
Tell us.
yeah.
No judgment here.
My boyfriend at the time, I was like 16 years old or something. He played Resident Evil, so I watched him playing because I was afraid to do it
Mhm.
myself. But
PlayStation 1. And that,
yeah,
yes.
exactly,
Back then.
PlayStation 1. And then he also played some kind of uh, like dinosaur game that was very like, sorry that I'm skipping now, but I need to tell you to sum it up.
The whole story, exactly.
Yes,
We're here.
it was very like Resident Evil. It was like the same game mode, or what's that you call it?
The
Well,
publisher or creator, developer,
not I'm
same.
not sure if it was. It must have been Capcom, uh, because it looks exactly the same. It was the same models, but it was with dinosaurs instead of zombies. And one night, I got a little drunk, and then I just now I'm gonna play this. That's the embarrassing
I
part.
dare now. Now, yeah.
I didn't. I didn't. Yeah, Dino Crisis. Yes, that's the one because I was too scared for
Thank
the
you, Enda.
Dino Crisis game too.
Mm,
So I played that when I was a little drunk, so I feel a little bit more brave. And then I also tried the Resident Evil, and then I just fell in love with it. But
okay.
I played 1, 2, and 3, and then 4 was just not for me. So there I lost interest for Resident Evil. But I love the other games.
And I feel embarrassed and actually that I have missed something in life that I haven't played Resident Evil because of course I know Resident Evil. And then when the first film came out in the movies, it was like, oh my god, of course I'm going to see it. And yes, I saw it and I loved it and I have seen almost all of them. But I haven't played. I'm lying. I remember now I have the Nintendo Switch, so there is a
Mm,
new Resident Evil 7,
mm,
8. I don't know which number.
mm.
I didn't buy it, but it was a demo. You could play it for free. And I was like, I'm
Ah,
going to download it. And, fun in handheld, Nintendo Switch, not on the TV, but, And I was not that scared. It was not that scary. It was just a shooter, really. So it was
yeah,
fun. Well, a bit,
actually,
a bit a jump scare here
yeah,
and there.
exactly. It's not like because like Silent Hill, it's more psychological.
Silent Hill,
Yeah,
you cannot see half of the screen and it's like you don't know what
yeah.
will come out. Yes.
It's a lot of jump scares, but when you get into it, you really.
Yeah.
It's mostly about the puzzles, and that's why I like it. I like puzzles, and that's why I
Mhm.
didn't like the fourth one because there were no puzzles. It was mostly just shooting in that game. More
I would have enjoyed that more than
maybe,
because yes.
maybe, but it was so I didn't like the environment, and they kind of changed the story a bit
Mm.
about it being some kind of African virus instead of the whole Raccoon City outbreak story.
Oh, they
I
changed the
it yeah,
virus
it kind of I'm not
source.
sorry, saltation needed here. I think that's what happened because uh, it was it was a different story for me, I remember. So,
Mm. So
well,
no, no.
so that was some of the more what you say console game I played. PlayStation was the first. No, sorry. If you go back, like our second episode, I'm talking about the first inter television console that we have. That was my first console.
Okay, yeah.
But that's another story. But then I have never played. I have played Nintendo, but from with other people that had Nintendo. I didn't have it myself.
Yes, yeah, me too.
So
Yeah.
so it was PlayStation for me that I was the first that I owned myself.
Mm. Mhm.
So yeah.
Okay, yes. So as I said, I feel like I have lost that I have missed something important in life for not playing the Resident Evil. But
But you
yeah,
can still do it, and now they have done a remake, so I'm kind of
exactly.
feeling like playing it again. I have not
Yeah, I can still
played
do
the
it, but
remake.
yeah. But at the time you were playing, you were into Resident Evil. I mean, I don't know what years are we talking about. It was
It was like 98, 99, 2000,
exactly
somewhere there.
yes. What I want to say is that
Yeah, Tomb Raider,
Tomb
exactly.
Raider
That was
for
also
me
my
it was
favorite.
PC only. Yeah, but Tomb
Oh,
Raider back then, PC. I had PC. My first PC. It was what is it? Pentium 2. I had
mhm,
like 64 megabytes of RAM and like 2 gig of hard disk, and I thought I was like, oh my god, I have so much space. So that's why I was playing Tomb Raider. It was only PC,
mm,
but what I wanted to say is that at the time that you were playing Resident Evil
mm,
and you were living in Sweden and I was living in Greece and we didn't know each other, I was probably playing Half Life at
mm,
the time, which that was my passion at that point.
mm,
And I remember it was my brother. Uh, I how do I say it? It may or may not have been a not purchased copy, But he came to me and he was like, "I have a good game here. I have a great. Okay, let's put it. It's a shooter," and it was like, Half Life, mind blown. So yeah, mine was a Half Life, and it was Blue Shift, which is it was the same story, but you see it official. Then I played it officially. I borrowed it from my friend Vaso. The story of the police officer, not the story from the scientist Freeman, Gordon Freeman, but you play it as a police officer inside that chaos. So I played that. So I was the first an FPS. Where is it? I have it. I have it somewhere here. There it is. There it is. I'll have all of them.
Yes.
Yeah, and you see, it's also Portal because I played
Ah,
Portal also. Yeah.
okay. I actually have not played Half-Life. Can you have you time to tell me a little bit of this about the story? It's some kind of alien invasion, right?
Yeah, it's like you start and there. Okay, okay. I have to play Resident Evil, and you have to play Half Life, and
Yeah.
you will play Black Mesa, which is a remastered project. It's another company that took it and made it better graphics. So yeah, I mean, you start as Gordon Freeman. You go into work, which is your work is you go into an elevator and you just go down in through the earth in I don't know how many meters, I don't remember, very
Or
meters,
down.
Europe. I don't know what that translates to miles, but
Kilometers, they can say. I
kilometers,
guess.
yes. But yeah, for Robert, I think Enda, I think you are in Europe, I think. Anyway, so you just go down, and as you go down, you enter. You think like Area 51. Some sort of
I'm thinking Resident Evil.
or yeah, exactly. You go down with the elevator, and then it just go to work. But then something happens, some kind of earthquakes, things shaking, and aliens. It's like some sort of portal opens, and aliens come.
Mm,
I vaguely remember the plot, to be honest. I'm not as good, but yeah. And then you have to clean the area. You have to kill the aliens,
mm.
to survive. Yeah, and it's first person. You start with what is the English word? Not that I know the Swedish.
So,
You know, the one thing, the thing that you open the doors.
yeah,
Yes, you're
crowbar.
Irish. Kilometers is good. Crowbar, exactly. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, and I knew you were European as well. Uh, so
I've seen like models because I watched some of the Gary mods. That is a mod of Half-Life. So I've seen
okay,
with the crowbars.
exactly the crowbar, correct. So yeah, you start with that, and then you advance. You get a weapon and so on, and then you kill aliens, and then
Ah,
but you're not done, and
yeah.
the story continues in episode 2, yeah, and so
Okay.
on.
Yes. Well, okay. That's on my list now. To play.
Yes, and from that franchise, Half-Life, as you see here, it's a franchise because we have Team Fortress franchise. I don't know if that's correct term. We have Team Fortress 2 that came on that. What year was it? This one, the orange box, it includes Half-Life 2 and Episode 1. So this is Half-Life 2 Episode 2, but it also has Episode 1 and Team Fortress 2 and Portal. So
But
that's
should I
how I
play
play.
Half-Life 1? Because
Yeah, I mean there
everyone
is a
always
story.
talks about Half-Life 2 for some reason. Was that a better game?
That because it was a good sequel. It was,
Okay.
and you have Half-Life 2 Episode 1 and Episode 2, so it's 3 games.
Mm.
And we're still waiting for Half-Life 3, which is like a meme. It is like it's never
Oh,
going to
okay.
happen. They have
No.
actually said it will not happen. I don't know if my son is asleep. I'm home alone. Home alone, not home
Yeah.
alone, but I'm alone with my son. So if it happens, if he comes, I will just
Just
be
built
on
trap.
mommy
No.
duty for a few minutes. Yeah. Um, it was a very good sequel, like continuation. So, but you need to know the story. So, and if someone wants to play the Half Life, if you have never played it, search for the Black Mesa. Go on Steam, and it's Black Mesa, which is Half Life.
Okay. Can
Just
you write it in
I
the
will.
chat for me so I see? Well, we can you can talk about it later because I don't know
Yeah.
how I use. spell it?
Black Mesa. I'm gonna
Black
search for it
Mesa.
and I'm gonna
Okay.
have
Thank
it. I don't have my coffee mug. Black Mesa video game. You probably take me on Steam, correct? And if I may share my screen,
Yes, of course.
window, Chrome tab, Black
I'm
Mesa on
actually
Steam.
hosting today because we didn't really know how it will go with if
Because
Denise
of
was gonna go asleep
yeah,
or not.
exactly. So that is and that
Yeah,
is
okay.
exactly Half-Life 1 but remastered,
Ah, okay.
reimagined. They made it better, the graphics and
Mm,
everything more
yeah.
modern. So yeah.
Hmm, perfect.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. And well, after that period, if we're going to be a little bit chronicle, that's when I found the point and click games. No, not really. The first point and click game I got was from my brother some Christmas. It was the Monkey Island 1 and 2. And I absolutely love that. And they are being remastered at the moment. I don't think it has released yet, but it's going to happen soon. So that's fantastic.
Another game that I have missed. I don't know. Don't ask me why. I don't know why. Just I missed it.
I
Yes.
have missed a lot. I mean, you can't
Mm,
do everything. It would be crazy if you
mm.
did.
Well, I
Uh,
know some people that have, but okay, yes.
it's a really fun game. It's
Mm.
that's what it's about. It's about humor. It's not about can you say? It's not like a cool game. It's more than just like fun.
Like a
And
serious, yeah, like a
yeah,
serious game or
no.
mm,
So it's and I actually like the third one the best because then they made it more like a cartoon, and I really like that. And
mm,
then they went over to make it more what do you say 3D animated, but I
mm.
didn't like that. It
I
wasn't
think I
good
have heard
looking.
that before from people that have played it.
Yeah,
Think
but
so.
it's good like a cartoon. That's how it
Mm.
feels. I don't know why they thought that we needed 3D for some reason.
Development, advancement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm. But I think maybe they will make it different this time. I'm not sure if they're gonna I have not read the article, uh, like the whole article
Mm.
about it, so I'm not sure if they're gonna remaster all of them. But it felt like it when
So it's
the little
going to
bit I
be
read.
yes. So it's going to be like the first, the original, just the same story and
Yeah,
everything.
I
Just
think so. Yeah, and I
okay.
think it's still gonna be. Maybe they do all them as a cartoon, or if they still gonna have the kind of graphic,
Pixel
but yeah, I think
style.
so because people love pixel styles. They make pixel styles games today. So well, we will
Yes.
see.
Mm.
We will see. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's my first point and click, and then I I then when okay, I'm not sure where in the order here, but I found the longest journey. It might have been my brother again. The brothers, they came with the good games. Play this. So, and I absolutely love that game. And yes, I will
Oh, Final
show you.
Fantasy. I had forgot about it. The graphics were class at the time. Final Fantasy. It had
That's
pixels.
something I actually have missed. My husband loved the Final Fantasy. I have played a little bit of it, but not completely finished. It was number 6 one or third if where you're American.
I have played Final Fantasy. I haven't played the best of all times, which is number 7. I think I played 8 or 9.
I
I
think
was
6 is better than 7. But I haven't played 7, so I'm just saying what my husband that sits over there thinks.
okay. Okay. Yeah.
He thinks
Um,
the 7 is overrated.
could
Margie.
be. I don't know. But of course, the story is always nice.
Yeah,
And at the time, with
absolutely.
my friends, the gang that I was, my then boyfriend, and all our friends, uh, I got a lot of games input from them because they were, if we are geeks, they are hardcore, like hardcore gamer geeks and yeah, everything. So, um, did I get the longest journey from Odette and a friend from that period? We're still
Mm,
friends. I mean, yeah,
yeah.
but we were in the same circle at the time.
Okay, yeah.
The longest journey
Mm,
and Final Fantasy VIII. I
they
have to
were the
admit, that I played the
change.
Final Fantasy. I have to say it with a trainer because after a while I was like, no way, there's no way. I'm not going to spend years playing this game. I want to see the story. So I used a cheater. We forget what I said now. Let's go back to
Yeah.
longest journey.
No, it's okay. We want to hear about your cheats. No, I'm just kidding.
Yes.
It's completely okay.
Mm.
Well, yeah, the longest journey. It's a Norwegian game. That's really awesome. It's made by
Yes.
Funcom,
Yes.
and I actually played it in Swedish because they had that version.
I
So
played
that's
it
really
in
great.
English.
Mm. And I'm gonna play it again now this Friday because I gonna have a
Ta-da!
little premiere. Yes. Nostalgia Friday premiere on my channel. That's my own thing. Yes, thank
Yay!
you. And then we will see this is the first, well, not the first time, but kind of the first time I'm doing this kind of stuff. And on my own, we will see. I don't know. I hope I will not
Wait a minute.
embarrass myself.
Have you made the event yet? Is it
No, I
scheduled?
haven't actually. I need
Okay,
to do that. I
because
just
I want to
remember.
watch it.
Yes, I mean I will do it after we finish here.
Hmm?
So it will be this Friday, April 29th at 9:30 p.m.
We will be
And then
there.
it's CET then, Central
European
European
time.
time.
Yes. No worries, Robert.
You
But
said
tell
hello.
me, you did before, yes.
Yeah. And you are very, very
Um,
welcome.
mm,
Yes, so that's happening. I'm going to play it again from
question for
yes,
you
question.
about
Yes.
longest journey.
Hmm?
Do you remember the coffee place, the cafeteria? Exactly that. Do you remember the music? I get
Yes.
goosebumps.
Yes.
Oh my god. Oh. It's
Yes.
like I
And I
was
was so
enjoying.
oh
Mhm.
sorry.
No, like I enjoyed when she was going at the coffee place
Mm,
because I could hear the music and yeah.
yes. It's really good music all over the game
Y-
and like everything. It's just so I don't know, you really like the scenes, the atmosphere. It's really, really good.
Yes.
And the protagonist, April, what was her did she have a surname? I don't know.
I
Sorry,
don't
I
know,
forgot.
but it was
I forgot
April,
it now.
correct?
It was April,
From
and
Arcadia or in
yeah,
Arcadia. Mhm.
yes, and she is a really, really good character. That's got a lot of attention, I think. Like
Mhm.
a really good character, a game character. So I really recommend this game, and I hope you will join me to watch
It
me
was made
play.
in 2007.
Was it? Oh, I
Well,
played it.
pre-production, the developer of the original. I have some trivia. The
I played
developer of
it.
the original The Longest Journey
Like,
and Dreamfall first announced. No, sorry, Dreamfall chapters on 2007. The
yeah,
Dreamfall. Okay,
chat.
yeah.
I think it was like 2000 or 2001. I lived with my ex-boyfriend at the time.
Mm,
So it was not 2007. It was like
1999. It was
2009. Yeah, exactly.
99
Yeah.
even. Yeah. Designers Ragnar Törnqvist, Dietrich Tollefsen. Very Scandinavian names. Very
Yeah.
Norwegian names. Yeah, Ragnar. Yes. 2007 seems like yesterday. Yeah, I know. But it was 99. It was the day before yesterday.
Yeah,
99.
exactly.
Yeah.
So,
But yeah, the
well,
longest journey, it was actually, I cannot say that I have been a huge point and click fan, but of course I enjoyed the adventures because it's low paced. You don't have to be
mm,
always on guard with shooting and zombies
yeah,
or enemies.
exactly.
Just play it with your cup of coffee or tea or whatever, and you enjoy it with some snacks, and play.
Mm,
And as you said, the atmosphere, the scenes, and the music. A
Mm.
download. I don't know. Are we allowed to say? Well, back then people were downloading stuff online. Okay, back then it was okay.
It was not okay, but it happens
Well,
a lot.
it was. It was before it was not okay.
Yeah, I guess so.
But I found that it was 4 tracks on that cafeteria, and I found them. Maybe it
Mhm.
was actually, I don't think it was illegal. Maybe it was on the website or something. I found them, and I was listening them on repeat and on repeat
Mhm.
at home. I was like, it was
And
amazing.
that I
Yeah.
wanted to say before that I was really in love with that. Was it Charlie? The guy that she liked too. Let me see if I can
Let
find,
me remember
can
the
find it.
guys. Charlie was in it. Yeah. And wait,
It's a bar. It's not a coffee. She works there.
Adrian. It's
Fringe
April
Cafe.
Ryan.
April Ryan. Yes, of course. It was
Uh,
The Fringe Cafe.
Yes. Charlie, yeah, the guy that had
That
some sort of not the dread.
dreadlocks.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Yes. Yeah. My God, I see the graphics now and they look bad, but back at the time they were like, oh my God.
Yeah, I know. It doesn't look good now, but I will
No.
show you. Can I
Did you
push
play
that?
the sequel?
Yes. Here he is. He
Yeah,
doesn't look
Charlie. There he
he
is.
doesn't look so good now. Can
No.
I but
Yeah,
he
look
was
at
so nice. I really liked him.
I know. It
I
was
was a little
very
bit
yeah.
yes.
Oh,
Oh,
I get
the
so
music.
nostalgic, really.
Yes, it is. Oh God. Well, yeah. But yes, I
Yeah.
played it was as I have seen it's two sequels. So I have
Yes.
played both of them, and I did enjoy them. And they are more like the adventure games is today. It's more about what you choose. It has different outcomes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure about the two, but the third one is like that.
Depending
Uh,
what you choose, you have a different outcome.
yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I'm not sure if that was in the two, but it was quite
Uh,
different from the first. Well, the first was a really like point and click game. You just move to different scenes.
linear,
But
linear.
yeah,
Yes.
but the two was more. You moved a lot, and it was a little bit of fighting, or action. What you say? Some
Mm-hmm.
fighting in it, and I didn't really enjoy that because that's not what I'm after when I play these kind of games. So I
I really enjoyed also the. I don't remember too much fighting.
no, it's not
Maybe it was.
much, but it's just a little bit. It was
It
like
was
when
this
she
one.
went back to the
Mm.
Arcadia
Yeah.
place. sh-
Are you planning on playing the whole series?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
There's so many things I want to play. Maybe
Yes.
I think
Yes.
maybe I will go for sorry, Grim Fandango the next actually.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I
Because I
have to
didn't
give.
enjoy
Yes.
this as much as
I.
first one.
Yeah. It didn't have the magic of the
No, it
first
didn't.
one. Mm.
And it wasn't the same.
Mm. What I enjoyed about that game, I remember, I have to give credit, of course, again to my friend Odette, and that she told me, it's out, the second, it's out. Okay, let's play it. Okay, 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 bring it, bring it. So we were playing it at the same time, different computers, and we were talking about it.
Mhm.
Do you remember she had on her phone, she had a phone, and she
Mm,
had like,
yes.
you've got mail, you've got new message. And Odette, she found the sounds, and we
Ah,
were having them on our phones.
okay.
Yes, something like when it come a message, something I
Mm.
remember something like that. I don't remember what kind of phone I had, but I
If it
was
was in 2007, it could, I'm not
some sort
sure.
of
Did we
Nokia.
have iPhone? Did we have
No,
iPhones then? I don't know.
no. iPhone
I'm not
came.
sure,
Well,
but I
iPhone
think that
came 7 or 8, but I didn't have
I
it.
do think we had smartphones. I think LG had one.
We had smartphones, but I think we had still with the buttons. I think at the time I had
Yeah.
probably the Motorola, the Razer, the
You sure?
Clam.
Isn't that before that? I
Wait a
think
minute. Motorola, Razer.
because 2008, me and my husband got married, and I think we had some kind of. We had. Oh, the memory. I think he had an LG, but that broke very fast. Oh, we're getting into some other area here.
I'm
Complete.
trying to think. I'm trying to find an article here because maybe you're right. I think. Wait, at 2000, I moved to Sweden in 2009, and before that, I either it was a period when I had Motorola, the Clam myself. There
Yeah, I
were
had that one too.
smartphones, yeah, and then after that, I had the Sony Ericsson, a
Exactly.
one that you
Me
could,
too.
the pink one. I
Okay,
had a
I had
pink.
the red one, but
Okay,
with the buttons. Yes.
the buttons, and you could slide it, and you had the keyboard
Oh no,
slide.
I didn't have that one, but I
And
had
it
the
had
Sony
also
Ericsson.
headphones, its own
Hmm.
headphones, and it was MP3 player, so it was big at the time. So,
Okay.
uh, so which red Sony Ericsson you had?
Uh, but that was not the slide. It was just like the screen and buttons and kind of just square, not square. But you say it's a rectangle, I guess.
Rectangle. Okay, Sony.
I'm not
Ah, I think I
sure.
know what you mean. Well, it was pretty much the same like my Sony Ericsson red. Was it the Walkman series?
Maybe
Uh,
I don't know.
Walkman. Because it was big with music at the time.
Oh yes, it was. But I think I
Ah,
actually
let me share my screen. Let me share
had
my
an
screen. Let's
iPod
see.
at that time.
Wait.
Yes. Sorry,
Mm.
we are in a bit of a tangent here about
Was it
the what you say notice. What do you
uh,
call that area?
which area?
Well, the 2000s, the
Oh,
noughties.
it's heroes.
No,
Okay.
I don't think it was. Maybe it was one of
Uh,
those.
I had this one. This one.
Okay.
So you had not this
I
red,
no, maybe like the
like
one little bit up. That's no have no slide. I'm not sure.
something
Maybe it
like
wasn't the
this,
Walkman. Yeah, I'm not sure. Sorry.
or like this.
Yeah,
That
that's
was
more
also
like that.
popular.
But I'm
Mhm.
not sure if it was a Walkman actually. But it was some kind of that looks a
Mm.
bit like that.
Yeah. So you could add custom ringtones, which you
Ah,
still can do it on an Android.
yes.
Uh, the white one, then the black
That
one.
one.
You had the
We had
white
both.
and then the black. That yes, those were very cool phones at the time. Yeah. And they
Yes.
had great speaker, like headphones and microphone. It
Yeah,
was
it
like,
did. That
yeah,
was the time.
those were the days.
Those were the days. But you and Robert are going to talk about the 90s.
Yeah,
So,
next
did you have a phone then?
we should have our phone. Robert, if you have any old phones from the 90s, have them as props.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Mm,
back to the games. The
yes.
Longest
So,
Journey,
mm,
it was a real favorite of mine. And Grim Fandango, that also, I didn't say that, Monkey Islands, made by Lucas Art.
mm,
So,
yes.
and also Fandango. So that's why they kind of,
Mm,
they make some, I think it is, no, I think it's actually in the first Monkey Island, they do a little bit of uh, advert in the
mm,
game about Grim Fandango. So
mm,
that's also a game I really love.
mm.
Yes, an
It's
old
also
phone.
famous.
We
Yeah,
mean
old cell phone
an
from the
old cell phone.
90s, like a
Yes,
brick.
yes,
Yes. Like Saved by the Bell. Zach, the car, he had one of those. What's the Saved by the Bell show? Do you know it? Well,
no,
it was a show
but
from the 90s.
I know people who had that phone, and I had
Yeah,
some
like
that my dad had. It was a little you can open like this and uh, pull up the antenna.
My
But it
dad
wasn't
had
a
also
really
some
big.
sort
It was
of
a little bit smaller,
Motorola.
but it was it looked like
Yeah,
a play
my
phone.
dad. Yeah, our dads had those. Yeah,
Yeah,
the
and I
first
bore
generation.
yes. But I did. No one had the one with the battery. Like
I
you
haven't
carried
seen.
around the
No, I haven't seen
battery.
it in real life. No.
Oh, sorry,
Mm.
we're stealing from
Yes,
your show.
forget. Yes,
So
yeah. Next game or next game. Yeah,
next week, check out Pop Goes the Stream.
correct. Yes, next Friday we changed the date and the
Yes.
day. The day.
Mm,
Yes.
yes.
Yes. Okay.
So back to our list.
Next
World of
game.
Warcraft. That
World of
happened.
Warcraft.
I didn't play it when it came out. Uh, it was when I met my husband that I'm hiding
Mm-hmm.
behind here. Sorry, I'm
He's hidden.
spelling.
Yes.
He's hidden behind there. When I met him in 2006, he I'm up for it.
Bring on the old phones.
But I don't have any old phones. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
No. Well, yes. So I think he had stopped playing at the time. He had played it a lot before he met me, but then he didn't play it. But then he showed me, I think, on a private server or I'm not sure. He just showed me, and I played a little bit, and
Mhm.
I really liked it. And then a little bit later, we bought when he started playing when we did both start playing at the end of the oh sorry what's the second expansion.
Burning Crusade.
Burning Crusade, yes,
Was
it
it?
was in
I
the
think so.
end of the Burning Crusade, but I don't remember ever getting there before Wrath of the Lich King came out, so
Okay.
therefore I didn't play the
I
end
look at my
games there.
boxes. Yes. Wait, I have.
Yes. Oh, yeah. So we bought them,
And
and then Wrath of the Lich King came out, so we bought that immediately. So
yeah.
I remember mostly about Wrath of the Lich King. So now when I'm playing on a private server called Warmain. So that only has up to Wrath of the Lich King. So that's
Okay.
kind of my era. Uh,
Well, where do I begin?
yeah.
My era hasn't really. Well, it has. It stops on and off. I played it vanilla the first day,
Mm,
and again, my friends back then, my boyfriend and the gang back then, hardcore gamers, and they were like, "Oh, World of Warcraft is coming. Are we gonna play it?" And I said, "Of course, I'm gonna play it." I mean, I have played Warcraft 2 and 3,
mm,
regular, like casually on my computer. Well, casually, how casual can it be? And I was like, "Of course, I'm gonna play online." So vanilla, 2000. I think it was 2004. You know, and since then I have stopped. I'm like, I have played all the expansions, not the Pandaria,
no.
but it was the one you have played. Is that
No.
you stopped
I
also
stopped
there?
at what oh god, the one with the black wing.
Cataclysm.
Cataclysm. Sorry,
That was
my brain
probably the
just
best, one of
started.
the best expansions. Cataclysm.
Okay, I did.
I think.
I didn't really get into it because we had our child at the time, so I
Oh
just
yeah.
played a little bit. I
Mm,
did really enjoy the that you can play as a goblin, so I played up to I don't think 50 or something, but then I didn't have time for it anymore.
okay. Mm,
So I didn't. I did play a little bit because I had some characters that was 80 at the time, so I played a bit on the new content there, of course, but well, just life happened, so I didn't really. So I don't really know much. Wrath of the Lich King is that. I love the most because that was when I was playing the most. But that doesn't
Mm.
mean that Cataclysm was not a good expansion. But when Pandaria came, I just felt this is not for me anymore.
I felt the same. I was like, what is this? It was like,
Mm.
yeah, after Cataclysm and you come with Pandaria, I
Yeah, but I
felt it
think they wanted to speak more for the younger audience, and that
maybe,
means you often lose the older. Not
maybe,
everyone, but
maybe. But then we had Legion.
mm,
Well, not I don't remember exactly what was after Pandaria. I'm like also so there was also a period where I stopped for a lot of years, like quite a few years, because we had Mass Effect.
mm,
At least I had Mass Effect, so I was focusing on that. So, but then it was Legion, and then what was after Legion? Oh my god, I don't remember.
Shadowlands. But
Before
it's
I
before
think it
that.
was before.
Okay, I have kind of missed the expansion.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I have lost track. It was after Legion. It came something, 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 and I have. But I played it like for a month, and I opened the subscription, and now I have. I don't have the subscription open anymore. But the new expansion will come soonish. I will play for a month or so, and then yeah,
So,
that's it.
Mist of Pandaria,
Hmm.
Warlords of Draenor
I
was
have played
after
that.
Legion,
Yes,
Battle of Azeroth,
that.
and then
Yes.
Shadowlands. Yes.
Yes, I have played, but played. I was just soloing, not any raids or groups so much, but just
Yes.
being solo, questing,
And
picking up
maybe.
flowers,
Okay.
stuff like that.
Can I just?
Uh,
There you have it.
yeah, Legion Battle of Water Shadowlands. Yes, so I have played all of the expansions, but not the Mist of Pandaria.
You don't have to go through that when you play the other ones. You don't have to
No,
do
because
the
when I start
quests
when
here.
no, because from Warlords of the Draenor and or I think it was Legion actually. I think it was Legion. You start in the new location.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You don't have to go through
Through the
that,
hall.
or at least you continue where. Oh my god, you get also a boost. So it's
Mm,
like I don't remember what level I was, but you get like instantly like boosted. They have made it easier because
mm,
yeah, I was 120 in Cataclysm,
mm.
but now you're back to
Yeah,
I don't
to
know
60.
78, 60. Yeah.
I think it's actually back to 60 now.
Mhm. So yeah,
Mm, yes.
so World of Warcraft, a big part of our lives, a lot of hours, a
Yeah.
lot of hours spent.
But I never really was like a raider or a PvP player. I'm
Mm-mm.
more of go go around doing quests and
Yeah,
picking
me too.
flowers
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
player.
exactly.
I know I'm weird, but I kind of like just being in the world. And if I had to choose,
Auction
of
house a
course,
bit also selling the flowers, get
yes,
money. Yeah,
exactly,
yeah.
and do
Mhm.
the like the professions. I loved
Yeah, and
doing
like
the
increase
professions.
your like armor making
Yes,
and leather and stuff like that. Yes, yes.
exactly.
Mhm.
So, uh, what? Sorry, I lost my
Sorry, I
thread.
interrupted you.
Yeah,
Sorry
but
that you were
oh
not doing raids and not just questing, doing quests.
yes, because
Yes.
and of course yes, this was what I want to say. If I could choose, and of course I could choose, but as my I wanted to play with my husband, and I want to be in a guild and talk to people because I love that. But if I could choose, I actually want to be on an role playing kind of
Mm. Mm.
server. But my husband
Mm.
is really into PvP, so I had to be. I have to be on a PvP server to be with him, and I actually hate that because that's the worst thing of World of Warcraft, to just
To
going
get
around and doing quests
uh,
and just being alone and people just come and kill you. I hate that.
yeah,
So that's why I stop playing for a while, because I just get pissed off. So
yeah, but they have changed that now. So
have it?
I don't think they can do that easily. You have to be flag that I am open for
Mm,
PvP because it was
yeah.
very annoying,
But
and
if you
because all of
play
my
on a PvP,
friends were
but
in
isn't it
PvP.
if you play on a PvP server, you're always flagged PvP?
Not anymore.
Okay.
That was my understanding. You don't have to do that anymore. They have changed it. It's like you can
Mm,
choose. You can be on a PvP, so you can choose if you want to be open for PvP or not.
okay. Yeah,
Something
that's
like that.
that is better for me.
Mm, mm,
Because, but I really like just if I could choose and have some friends do it with me, I could just be in the game, sit
mm.
in a bar, just role playing. I love that. That's what I really want to do, and I think that's what the game is originally for. Am I wrong?
No, no.
Because today
Uh,
only thing is about having the best gear and just being a douche and kill people. That's the part of the game I don't like.
no, sorry, no, me neither. I mean, for me, the game is doing quests, reading the lore, the story. I mean,
Yeah, exactly.
continuing the
Just to be
story, going
immersive
to
in the world.
see the cutscenes, do some raids that are part of the plot. Uh, build. I like to build my character, of course, like with better armor, but
Yes.
not to kill, but to be.
Yes, of course,
Uh,
it is a bit of the game. Of course, it is a part of the game, but it's just always about being the best. And if you've seen my intro video, that's exactly why I don't like. I just want to be have fun. I'm a casual player. I just yes, what want to have fun. I don't care about how much damage you do. Of course, if you want to take down this, you need to be focused. I believe that, but it's not always about how much damage you do. It's also how you
yeah.
play. So
Yes,
it's
I agree.
I really don't like the way, well, I guess kids today
Yeah, yeah.
play this
I
game.
agree. Yeah. Enda is about to buy a console. Which one are we going to buy?
Exactly. The PlayStation.
Warcraft was a big game in the 90s. Yes. Wait, are you a PlayStation or an Xbox or
The thing
Nintendo
about
person?
PlayStation that you can't play the old games on it. That's why I feel a
On the
bit
new one, you
sad.
can.
Oh, we can. Okay. Is that a
The
5?
majority, not all of them, but the majority now, the PlayStation 5 has a PlayStation 4
Mm. Oh, I
accessibility
just
or
remember another
compatibility.
console game I love. That's not on our list.
Okay,
Can
tell
I
me.
can I show
Yes, of
you?
course you can add.
uh, oh God. And my brain have to work. Can we talk?
Oh,
Can you talk
Felicia.
with Enda a bit? I'm just gonna.
Yes,
I
okay,
need to
yes. Building a
use my
favorite
brain.
part is the collaboration of strategic team up in those games and PlayStation. And yes, I we have a PlayStation 5. It's like it was in our family budget. Okay, so we were talking with my boyfriend, and I said, "Listen, okay, we're going to get a PlayStation 5, and we're going to get an Xbox, the new one, the box. It's just a matter of when, and how to budget it." And one day he sent me a message, like not one day. I mean, we were at work, so he sends me a message and he wrote to me, "I did something." And I was like, okay. I was trying to think. It's like, what did you buy? Did you buy a PlayStation 5? Like, I knew it was that because the way he said it. And since then, we have like a couple of months. When did we get it? 1 month ago, 2 months ago, 1.5. PlayStation 5. He played Assassin's Creed. He's a huge Assassin's Creed player. And after he's done, I said, okay, I started playing Horizon. Amazing graphics. Amazing graphics. The story, I cannot say that I'm like, oh, super wow, but it's a great game. So I'm playing that now. Maybe you could play on YouTube channel. Of course, you like yeah, by all means. Robert says we used to have the original PlayStation. Now I keep the PlayStation 3 to be able to watch Blu-rays. Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. When we had the PlayStation 3, it was our main Blu-ray device, media device as well. Yeah. But we gave it away to a cousin. Henrik's cousin gave it or sold it, I think, or Anyway, yeah. And then we had the PlayStation 4. We have one for, I think he gave one, he sold one PlayStation 4. We have, we had two, and now we have PlayStation 5. Yeah. Huge PlayStation 5 fans, enthusiasts in this household, and Nintendo.
Hmm.
I like the Xbox because it has a very good deal with the Game Pass, like a season pass. They have the pass that you pay $20 or euros a month, and you have access to all the games. Uh, so it's a very nice deal, like to all of the current games. It's only a matter of finding time to do that.
Mm.
Yeah.
Exactly. Well, I only had the 1 and 2. Then I just didn't feel. I'm
Mm.
not sure, but I didn't want to put some money in it, and I kind of played on my computer from that part mostly.
Yeah, because the PlayStation 3, when it came, it was expensive. Well, there still
Was
are,
it?
but back then it
Yeah,
was like a,
yeah.
yeah,
It was really expensive. Yes.
yeah.
So, well, the game I played on PlayStation 2 that I
Yes.
really loved. It's Beyond Good and Evil. And
Oh,
if you haven't played that, you should really play that.
yeah,
It's
I know about this. I mean, I have
very
seen that. It's familiar. Yeah. Is it the same? Who is?
who made
No.
it?
Yeah.
Actually,
Doesn't
not
matter. Looks
sure.
cool. So it's a woman hero in.
Yes.
Mm,
Uh, okay, it's not first person shooter. It's more like you have some kind of stick that
okay.
you do
It's
with
like an
some moves
RPG.
with.
Mhm.
Well, yeah,
Third person
third
RPG.
person. Yes,
Yeah.
third person is the one. Sorry,
Mhm.
I don't know why I only see pictures. Can I change it?
I. Yeah.
Good
Uh,
and evil. There.
I click on
Sorry.
Wikipedia, the first link, and says this article is about a book by Friedrich Nietzsche. Okay, no.
Okay. Um,
Looks interesting.
it's really good, and it has more like I don't know. What do you think about sneaking around,
Oh,
like
stealth.
stealth?
Mm.
It's a lot of that.
I am depending. I have played games. I have played Thief, which is only stealth, and I really
Mm,
enjoyed it because it was a good game. Um, but I get mentally exhausted after a while from all the sneaking around because I don't succeed and I have to do it again, and I was like,
yeah.
yeah. Um. So, and I want to try Red Dead Redemption. Yes.
Mm. That's an RPG MMO, or is it just?
It's not the MMO, but it
It's not
is.
MMO.
Well, I don't know if there has an online also, but you can play it offline.
So that's some kind
PlayStation.
of Wild West
Yes.
thing. Yes.
My boyfriend has played it, and he was like amazed by it. It's a great game. So yeah, yeah.
Yes. Well, I'm looking for who made this game, but
It
made
doesn't matter if it's a good
it doesn't
game. It
matter.
doesn't
It's a
have to
really
matter.
good
Yeah.
game.
Yeah. Yeah. It must be Ubisoft because I ended up in Ubisoft's website, so maybe it's
Yeah,
Ubisoft.
yeah, I think so.
Mm.
Uh,
Mm.
because when you said it, it felt familiar. It's
Mm.
about a girl that lives in a world that's kind of controlled by a big company. It's kind of
Mm.
the normal
Big
trope.
corporation.
A bit, yeah, exactly. And she figures out they are reaping. They are not doing what they said they're gonna do. It. You know,
Okay.
you know the
Sounds like
story.
a good story. Yeah.
Yeah,
I like those
and
things.
she kind of
Yes.
infiltrates them, and that's why where the sneaking around bit comes.
Okay. Okay.
Um,
Well, I have played
it's
RPGs like
really
Deus Ex Human Revolution, that it's a
mm,
combination. It's an RPG third person. It's a combination of action and stealth.
Mm? I've not played
So
those.
serious action, like violence, a lot of
Okay.
violence. Yeah. Hello, tech troublemaker. Roy, is
Yeah.
it Roy?
Oh, yeah.
Roy. Yes, I'm more of an Animal Crossing on Switch kind of person. Okay, well, I have a friend that she's telling me, get Animal Crossing. And I was like, if I get it, I will get stuck in it. So I don't want to get stuck in it. It's very addictive, I have heard. So
I
yeah.
tried a little bit on my phone. It was not
Mm,
really the real game, but I didn't
mm,
really get into it that
mm.
way, actually. But
It looks cute
yeah, it
and
looks very
addictive.
cute. And
Yeah.
it's also just kind of laid back.
Yeah. Unless I'm playing Diablo 3 on PC or Switch. Oh, are you going to play the fourth? Are you looking forward to the fourth? What is it?
I have played a
Is
little
it?
bit
I'm not flexing, I'm
Diablo.
not showing off, but
Yeah,
one moment.
of course you do. Just show off. We want you to. Ah,
Yes. Yeah.
I have played a little bit of Diablo 3, but I'm not that into the slash. What do you say?
Hack and
Hack and
slash.
slash kind of.
I like it. It's like click, 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 click. Have a coffee. Click, 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 click. Snacks, coffee.
Okay.
Click, click, click. So yeah.
Okay. No. Well, I'm kind of more of a point of click. If I have to choose, that's my what I want to play the most.
Yeah.
Actually, I get a little bit
Like
exhausted with it all. Just
yeah,
you know.
and at our age now, at this time,
But
in
I
this,
always been like that, so I can't
well, mm,
really
but
say much.
something like the longest journey, actually, that game, it is for me like a milestone. Like we need a new longest journey or
Mm.
something as impactful as that. Yeah.
Yeah, because now the adventure games they're kind of different. It's more like life. Life? No,
The one that
sorry.
changes goes back,
Yeah,
rewinds.
exactly. And it has like
Oh,
chapters.
change, not Life is Strange.
Life is changing.
Yes.
Life is
Strange.
strange. Yes,
Yeah.
that's the one. And I did enjoy it, but I did really more like the point the really when you really point. This is more like going around and talking
Mm,
to people
yeah.
and
It
making
is
some
not the
choices.
same. It is not
No, it's
really, I
not the
wouldn't
same.
call it an adventure. I got bored
No.
of it after a while, to be honest. Like, I don't
Mm,
want to play a game that I have to rewind. No, I want to
mm,
go forward. I don't want to go backwards. So, like, no.
yes.
Yeah.
And it's the puzzle thing I like. So I probably would have liked Portal. I've never played Portal, but
If you
I
like
do.
puzzles,
Yes,
then yes.
yes. So I should try that sometime also. And that's why I liked Resident Evil, the first games, because they had puzzles and shooting, and I
Hmm.
really enjoyed that bit. So that's why when I didn't like it as much when they changed that in Resident Evil. Mm,
I see.
yes. Uh,
We have been talking for an hour and
y-
we are kind of running out of time.
yeah.
But so maybe we shouldn't elaborate. I just want to make some, let's
Mm,
say, honorary mentions about
yes.
games like who remembers Max Payne here? The first bullet time before Matrix made it cool, right? It was. Have you played Max Payne?
I have played it,
Mm,
not finished it.
okay.
The thing I most remembers about it, it was that sometimes it was some soap opera on the TVs, the
Yeah.
lords and ladies. And me and my friend, we were like, "Oh Lord, yes, lady." We were talking like that. We love that part.
Yeah. Um,
Oh,
I have to say something about Max Payne. So nowadays, and even back then, I play games on normal or the medium difficulty, just to have a normal experience. Never did hard, never did nightmare or not easy. Nowadays, however, that I am in my 40s, if there is an easy and even less than an easy, which is story, I go for that. So it was the only game. Play on easy and avoid stress in your free time. Exactly, that
Yeah,
is my
exactly.
mental state
I
nowadays.
mean,
But
if you
what?
really think the game is getting boring, of course
Mm,
you can hype it up a bit. But
yeah,
that's your
but
choice. You
yeah,
don't have to.
yeah. But Max Payne, it had the nightmare, and then it had also, well, I don't know if it was the nightmare, like one through one. If you don't die, like you didn't have a save. Once you died, the game was over. So I played it until I died, and I was, the bullet time and everything. I had mastered it. It's the only game that I played in hard and very hard mode. That's it. That's what I want to say. And another honorary mention, I'm gonna have to say Mass Effect, all three of them. That's it. I don't care if you're a hater, you didn't like three. It's a big scandal, like controversy. I liked all of them. Number two, my
Haven't played
favorite.
them either, but I have
Okay.
heard a lot about it.
Yeah.
My husband played them. No, I'm not sure if he played all
Bye,
nine.
Enda.
Bye,
Bye.
Anda.
Thank
Nice
you
to
for
have you.
joining us. Yes.
Yes, I do. I think he played the third one, but that was the one that people talked most about.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, I don't know if it's a spoiler or not nowadays. They're making a remaster, which I don't see the point in playing it again, even maybe for those that they haven't played it. It's a good one. I'm not going to spoil it in case you won't play it.
Mm.
It's a great game, and I enjoyed all of them a lot. And it is like I have a hoodie, like I bought merchandise like Half-Life, not Half-Life, sorry, Mass Effect. I had a case for my phone, Mass Effect. I don't know what else. I love this series, and
Mm.
it's, yeah, great. And that's it from my
But
from me.
you
Mm.
have put on the list this visual novel, Japanese style. I really wanted to
Oh,
know about that because I
yeah, I
don't know
forgot.
what that
Yes.
is.
So yes, I have it here actually. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna share it.
Mm.
So I've discovered this game on Nintendo Switch, and it's called Coffee Talk. Like, oh, hi, it is pixel. It is that style that we were talking
Mm.
earlier. Games made with pixels. You see, it is like this.
But is that a kind of adventure game?
Well, I was like, okay, what is this? It looks cute. So I started to playing it. It is a visual novel. It's not really a game.
Ah,
It's just a story that you can
it's a
go
story. Yeah.
through on your Nintendo Switch, and you just click, and you click to see the story. So there is no really options.
Mm.
So it's a visual novel. It's a novel. It's a cartoon. It's a story on your
Mm.
Nintendo Switch. It had a mini game where you made a coffee at some point. You are a barista. So you had to make a coffee, the recipe correct. That's the only game part. Have the correct recipe, and then you could make some latte art. Like you had to spin around with
Ah,
a.
yeah.
I failed all of the times, but that was like 10%, not even 5% of the game. And there's another one that's called Valhalla.
Mm.
Valhalla game. Um, Bartender, but it is this one. Yeah, let me uh, share. Which is because I really enjoyed that one, and it is very easy, lightweight pastime. I played this one as well, which you work as a bartender, and people come and they tell you stories, and the actual game is where you have to do something is to make recipes, make drinks. So you have to mix different
Okay.
drinks to make a cocktail. If you
Mm.
fail, you fail, you just redo it again. It's not a big deal, but that's, yeah. And it has the anime, a lot of it, the whole anime
Is
character.
it about the people's stories?
Yeah, you are like a bartender, this girl, and your goal is to make them drinks. They tell you their stories. It's like you're a bartender, and everyone comes
Mm.
and they are, I don't know, they're sad, and they tell you, they open up to you, and you hear them, and your goal is to listen to them, ask
Mm,
It's not like you have any options. You just continue the flow and you make them the correct drink. If you make them the correct drink, they are happy.
mm.
It's very hard to miss the drink because they actually give you the recipe or you have the recipe
Okay.
there. And then if you make the correct, there are some things that if they don't give you the recipe and you have to guess, so I just Google, and then you get tips. And if you get tips, you have a lot of money in your budget. You can pay your rent. Silly
Okay.
stuff.
So
So
what did you enjoy about it? Was it just because it was relaxing?
it was relaxing and
Mm,
pixel anime and relaxing.
mm.
That's just that.
It's nice.
Yeah.
Yes, should we wrap this up then?
Yes, we can. We have been talking for an hour. So we talked about your games, Monkey Island, all your
Mm.
adventure, click adventure, point and click,
I didn't
Resident
really get
Evil.
into the Tom Brady one because but that's we don't have time for that.
We can do maybe another episode with
Maybe.
cool
Yeah.
women characters, game characters. So we can focus on Tomb Raider, of course. I mean, yeah, big franchise.
Hmm.
So yeah, you were the point and click kind of mostly a Resident Evil. I being the first person shooter and yeah, action.
So who of us will win? Definitely you.
No, there's
I'm
no
just
win.
I'm just kidding. But you
When
will
it comes
shoot
to
me like
adventures, I don't win. I'm horrible with puzzles. So yeah, no brains. You see, no brains. Just
but if you shoot me like when I'm trying to
I should
to
take. I
execute
can
a
be.
puzzle. I'm just kidding.
Yes. So, but I cannot play FPS anymore because I get dizzy.
Okay.
I get motion sickness. I'm too old. I have to be
I
careful.
actually also get motions, not FPS, but when you like drag around the mouse in some games, uh, and you like the camera like moves like that, then I get motion sickness.
Your favorite game is song pop party on your phone? I don't know this. I don't know if it is a new Monkey Island is coming out, but you probably already
Yeah,
yes.
I'm very excited.
First thing, talk
I will
about it.
probably play it on my channel.
We can wrap it up with our sharing our channels and social media
Yes,
so that people can find you. Because first thing is, yeah, where are you? Here,
yes,
yes, no, here, yes.
yes,
Ah, there.
yes. Over
You're
there.
yes. You have spelled my name wrongly. It's XS,
Oh,
not SX.
again, sorry, I didn't change
It's
it.
okay.
I just
But go follow Sersting because it's gonna start streaming. Are you gonna stream? Yes, live stream nostalgia, playing all cool games and
yes,
more stuff, more content. Correct. So yes, you
yes,
can find us Twitter and Instagram. For me, it's that.
yes. And here is
Yeah, I
your
have problems knowing where to. Yes, I know.
this is
And this
Santi's
is
channel that you're probably on, but if you don't, here's her channel,
mhm.
and here's my channel that you're not gonna remember.
Yay! Yes, but you have the links in the description, right?
Yes,
Yes.
I do.
So find the link and follow her.
I need 100 followers to change it, so please
Hey, come
follow
on, guys
me.
and girls! Let's do that. Let's do it.
Yes, but you can also just search for Nimicute, and you will find me.
Yes.
And yes, on Friday, I'm gonna start my first own content with Nostalgia Friday when I'm gonna play The Longest Journey. So come and join me.
Nostalgia again. The I
No,
and the G.
oh, no. Okay, this is my problem.
That's
Uh,
okay. It's your charm.
okay, so how nostalgia? I often actually do that. Just
Yeah, perfect. Now
roll,
it's yeah.
roll
It's how we
around.
type fast. The keys. I know. I do it. Yeah. Yeah.
We should we should have looked at it before. Sorry.
It doesn't. No worries. No worries. Nostalgia. Central European Time. CET.
Yes. I hope to see you there if you have the time.
Yes, and this Friday. So you will be streaming this Friday.
Yes.
The longest journey. You said you will.
Yes,
Yes.
I will
Yes.
tweet it. and put up
Yes.
an event.
Yes. Well, thank you everyone in the chat for joining us. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sesting, for a great show.
Thank you.
And see you
Thanks.
soon, everyone.
Bye bye.
Bye.